and welcome back. If you have seen my first video on my camp, this video is going to be on my character. So again, briefly mentioned in the first video how the character is a sneaky vats-crits build, emulating somewhat the Mechanist. Here in the apparel, since I got the Mechanist apparel from the Atom shop and got the Mr. Pebbles backpack, these two items work so well together. I think they are, I have not found a better solution. And in fact, sometimes I'll run with a, where is it? Oh, where did it go? I had a Fanache. I usually run. No. Speaking ahead of myself. Hopefully he's in here and I didn't scrap it. The thing I like about the Mechanist outfit is that it works well with any kind of mask up on the head, maybe because of the armor, the shoulder armor, and the way the meshes are defined geometrically. If you have a this guy, he looks pretty funny. It looks almost as if it's his real head peeking out of this armor. Again, I think it's because of the way the meshes are defined geometrically. So that's fun. If you just have this head on top of some other outfit, it doesn't look natural. But in this outfit, it looks a little bit more as if it were the character's true head. But I normally just have that in my inventory. I don't put it on. I just have it just because I think it's to remind myself that it's there and I could slap it on and make him look a bit creepy and funny. Yeah, since I've gotten the Mechanist outfit along with the Mr. Pebbles backpack, these two things go well together. And today we're going to get the jetpack for the Mechanist. So the Mechanist will finally be complete, so to say. There maybe are some more perk cards, of course. I could flesh it out, make them a little better with the vats-crits build. But as far as apparel goes, this is just a wonderful outfit. I love running with it. It seems authentic to the vats-crits-sneak build that is able to run with a lot of weapons because of the weapon weight reduction perk. And I'm sure if you've played this, if you're watching this video, you're familiar with Fallout 4, which has the Mechanist. And as I remember the fight, I don't remember the lore too well, but I do remember fighting the Mechanist, and at least when I fought, if I remember correctly, Sashi had tremendous armor, and I was just trying to blow through, and it seemed like I would never get the fight done. It was impossible. She seemed to have a lot of different weapons and be able to sneak and use stealth boys and whatnot. But once you get through that, you drop their health down, the Mechanist's health down from 100% to I think maybe like 70 or 80%. Then then it was just easy to tear through the Mechanist. So with those thoughts in mind, kind of sneaky vats, stealth, having a lot of weapons, having a lot of initial armor, but not a lot of defense after that armor's been broken through, we kind of have this build on the character. So let's take a look at some of, we'll start with the mutations just because it's on here on the left of the Pit Boy. You can see right now what kind of damage, overall resistance that I have. And here you can see the mutations that I use. Again, vats, sneaky vats crits build, and carnivore, of course, is a great mutation. And egghead I just run with because I assume, and I've heard that the higher the intelligence, the faster your XP is gained. So these are the mutations that I run with, all helping me utilize weapons and increase my AP and perception and anything that's beneficial without any negative side effects. Some of the other mutations maybe reduce your ranged weapon or reduce your accuracy, reduce your AP, things like that. These are the mutations that work best with this particular build, in my opinion. And apparel-wise, ultimately, what I would like to have is...
Nice work. Sensors indicate the problem squatters have been removed. Check in with me from time to time. I may have additional assignments for you to carry out.
So I assume there's a quest close to my base that somebody completed. Ultimately, what I would like to have is weapon weights reduction, increased AP, and vanguards for my entire apparel. But right now, the essential thing that I need is weapon weights reduction. Again, if I remember the Mechanist fight, she had a lot of different weapons on her. Regardless if that's accurate to the Mechanist or not, my character, one of the crucial things that I want as I play is weapon weight reduction, so I can run with just a ton and a ton and a ton and a ton and a ton of weapons. It's just excellent. That's why I keep playing the game, is the gunplay, testing out different weapons all the time, and it's really beneficial being able to pick up all the weapons that I get, not having to immediately put them in my stash or get rid of them. I can keep them in my inventory and play with them as I move along and do daily things and do the daily grind. So weapon weight reduction is essential for this character's this character's build. Yeah, let's do that. Blah blah blah. Sorry. So one of the things I've yet to get is long shot. Ah, good. So now, Mechanist is almost complete. So while we're here, we can talk about the perks. So we have 5, 12, 3, 4, 6, 12, 14. So if I remember the Mechanist fight, well, a lot of armor. So that's why ultimately I would like all my apparel to be Vanguard, to have that initial high damage resistance, and not having a lot of total health. And I could see a bloodied build and a complete Vanguard build being somewhat similar, especially if you incorporated a Born Survivor, if you had that all the way up to the highest rank, giving you a stim pack to ensure that the Vanguard benefit is always applied. I'm hungry. Do I have anything to eat? Slow, slow, slow. There we go. I'll eat that. I don't need to cook it. So again, the perks don't need a lot of health, and this is the best endurance perk. I never get crippled, and I think whatever your build is, I could not see myself ever going below 3 endurance, because this card is so is so necessary. As far as charisma goes, I run with 4 because before Wastelanders dropped, this is what I definitely wanted. I was always running by myself. Now doing dailies, working towards Raider reputation, and whatever thing that's going on, whatever it's called now, the run. Now I don't use that. I always join a group. So I still have 4 charisma, and I'll always have 4 charisma just because of this this benefit here. Now, what I'll drop if I get into a group just to fill it out is maybe something like whatever, whatever is beneficial to my group at the time. Where's this one's beneficial just because, again, I'm joining groups. It's nice when somebody shares a higher level card of this nature. So 3 endurance, 4 charisma, 3 and 4 are necessary for this card, and Lone Wanderer. I've thought about if I could move points over. It would be nice to have 6 now that Wastelanders has dropped, so I could share a level 2 card. But that's not necessary just for the character. Intelligence, of course, batteries included. I'm always running with energy weapons, and fusion cores are, of course, really heavy, so I think most builds almost always use batteries included. Demolition Expert I keep at level 3 because I'll switch this out with Stabilized if I don't have a ton of weapons and I'm just doing a Scorch Beast fight. But if my big gun also has an explosive nature to it, for like if you watched the last video and you caught the Scorch Beast fight, and it's a stationary most of the time, power armor, you're not really moving a lot. So you can just drop batteries included, have Demolition Expert and Stabilized during Scorch Beast fight, and sit there and shoot. So that's what I'll do with intelligence. And of course, I could never go below 5 intelligence because of, being being a gunplay mechanist, having a bunch of guns, always tweaking them, playing around with them. I could never drop below 5 because you need to be able to use this perk to modify your guns to make them as good as possible. So endurance, charisma, intelligence, that's why those are set to those levels. Agility needs to be as high as possible. Perception helps a lot, of course. Vats, sneaky, crit build. And the reason I keep it at 12, normally how I'll just run dailies is, oh, that's not mine, is I'll put on I'll do this, maybe shotgunner, maybe put 1 gun army here, or Grim Reaper's sprint. So a lot of times, this is how I'll run dailies with this loadout, having the heavy gunner, commando, rifleman, concentrated fire, tank killer, and being able to use the luck perks. Again, vats, crits, sneaky build. You need to have sneak perks, and you need to have the essential crits perks. Of course, the essential class free starch genes for your mutations. So these all can be switched out. Perhaps if my stuff is breaking a lot and I'm in a fight that I know there's not a lot of enemies that I'm going to be killing one after another, I'll throw these on just to get some of my stuff repaired. Yeah, most of the time I just run with this, and then I'm able to go wherever I need to go for events, and my weapons adapt to the event. So being able to carry a lot of weapons rather than having a specific rifle, automatic rifle, shotgun build, now I can. This is one of my go-to weapons that's a generic weapon, but Zealots weapons, Zealots Prime. So, for example, here with the Zealot Scorch Killer lever action rifle, since instead of pumping all my perks into getting as much damage out of one particular weapon, I can carry a large variety of weapons, many of them giving me 30% with themselves, and then I'll have 30% from the perks. And then if I travel somewhere else, I can, so for example, I usually have maybe some ghoul slayers or troubleshooters. Those are kind of the generic gun that I can run with. Troubleshooters, maybe for a while I might have the like an exterminators up here. So this is really nice. So if I know I'm going to exterminators, this is a really nice gun. 30% to Murlocs or Mirelurks and bugs, running into, and then if I, like I said, if I know I'm going to fight Mirelurks, then I can drop some of the commando perks here and throw in the exterminator perk there. So that gun with this perk and tank killer and all these other things is just a just ridiculously easy to tear through anything. So again, this build, this Mechanist vats-sneaky crit build that's able to adapt to different situations with a large variety of guns, I think in my opinion is one of the funnest ways to play this game. I started off, of course, as many people do, knowing Fallout series. One of the first things you have to do is just pump strength, because you got to, carry a bunch of stuff, and running around with melee is one of the easiest, fastest ways to kill everything. So as I started playing, I had a bunch of strength, and then I moved those over. And of course, now if you're just running around meleeing stuff to do all your dailies, that's not fun, in my opinion. So that's the reason why I have these the perk allocation. So of course, Bandolier I cannot get rid of. It would be nice. Right now, I have the Raiders Chemist standard backpack is really beneficial, because that allowed me to get rid of the 3 points from strength that otherwise I would need for traveling pharmacy. But it would be nice. I never really use chems, and in fact, I could probably run with, maybe 10 stim packs at a time. I probably won't even need it. 10 Radaway at a time, maybe in a few other things to increase crits or damage. But I really hardly ever use pharmaceuticals. It's just they're really, really nice to sell. So in fact, right now, I've been selling off stim packs and super stim packs recently. Before, I had just a ton and a ton and a ton of stim packs and super stim packs, but I've been the last few days selling them off at like 70 to 100 at a time, if the vendor has enough caps and I'm not trying to sell other stuff. So, but what I would like to see is a Bandolier backpack, and then I could get rid of the pharmacy backpack, and when I jump into or I guess power armor is going to be Bandolier or pharmacy, that's going to be weigh me down nonetheless, either way. Previously, when I did have the pharmacy, or when I did have 8 points over here, I could jump in and out of my excavator armor with calibrated legs. That would give me over 400 naturally carry weight, and that would be enough even with a lot of weapons. But right now I have so many. I need to go get rid of some of them. Some of them are crap at the moment. But nonetheless, I at the moment I have so many that no matter what I do, I'm going to be weighed down in power armor. But yeah, so these can be switched out if I know I'm going to, you know, go fight something that I have a shotgun for. Then I can throw those off. And then Grenadier. Do I have enough? Oh. Tank Killer. Get rid of that. Skeet Shooter. So I can adapt, for example. I can run with a Ghoul Slayer's. This thing's ridiculous for the radiation rumble nowadays. I can one-shot everything without a question. Not too fast, but with mutations, reloading it isn't too hard. This as well, or troubleshooters. I actually have now I have 2 troubleshooters weapons. One's crits, one's explosive. I'll put one on so you can see it. So, for example, this is a nice gun. So that's why I put the Grenadier on. So again, all these different guns give me an additional 30%. So being able to carry a lot of guns alleviates the necessity to have all your perk points focused in on one particular build, either a long neck rifle build or a shotgunner build or a big gun build. So now you can get the benefits of heavy gunner and shotgunner and rifleman and all these other things, and be able to play with guns, right? So that's the perk allocation and why I have it that way, and it all helps to have the weapon weight reduction on this character. There's no way that I could get away. That is just an essential part of this character, and kind of, I don't know, lore is not the right word, but characterization of this particular instantiation of the Mechanist. Again, because the Mr. Pebbles backpack works so well with the outfit, I like to incorporate them, and I like to think Mr. Pebbles is not necessarily a kitty sent out to space, but a kitty from outer space, and perhaps the Mechanist has some sort of alien ties or alien origin, and I like the idea of this UFO, this flying saucer, hinting at the backstory of the Mechanist landing here and coming and having a little home in the Fallout area. And of course, because it's a vats-sneaky crit build, I feel Mothman's sneaky, and he's dangerous and mysterious. So the vats-crits-sneak build works well with that, and of course the silver shroud here. So if I incorporate any kind of design elements for the camp, those are the design elements that I try to tie to this character. Yeah, so that didn't take too long to introduce my character. So if you'd like to see some daily grind, I'll go ahead and do a few things that I would do for the daily grind. Of course, right now I'm way down. See here. And again, there's always a solution to be able to move strong back if I need, through hiker. Even though I never try to carry food on me for whatever reason, it's still whatever I'm carrying weighs something. So there's always a way to move. But let's go down to Watoga. Get rid of some of these useless legendaries. people complain about the price of Adam's shop items, but one thing I do like about it and the rarity of items is that you get a large variety, and there's always something to discover. So other players always have an interesting, unique base because they've unlocked different things, or they have a unique dress because they've chosen to unlock certain things, either in the Adam shop or in game. So let's get rid of some stuff. Don't need that. Cloaking. I cannot imagine myself ever wanting this. I guess if you have a melee build, maybe, but I still feel like cloaking, it never worked for me, because if I get hit in melee, I'm close enough, and the stealth field that I get isn't beneficial enough to run away, or if I am doing melee, I don't want to run away. So I see no point in this ever for any build, but I'm not interested in figuring it out, of course, because it doesn't match my particular build at all. Somebody might like that, but I don't. Somebody might like that, but I don't. I hardly ever sell anything. I might sell this because it might not be too heavy, and the Radiation Rumble is a fairly popular event, so I'll keep that and put it in my vending machine. Somebody might like that, but again, it's just a 1-star. This is a really nice one, because you're going to be aiming with big guns, right? You don't use VATS with big guns, even though I have a vats-crits build. Got to be able to have big guns, in my opinion, unless you go really extreme and incorporate, all the perks. For example, if you got a 2-shot explosive handmade with zealots and whatever, then maybe you could put all your perks into that and not need big guns. But yeah, 10% damage while aiming and 10% if you're mutated. That's an extra 20 right on top of the 30 with the perks. So that's a good one. Again, somebody might like that, but that's pretty heavy, and I don't want it in my inventory. Not my player character, but in my camp inventory to sell it. This is only a 1-star, but since I can carry it with me, I keep it. I'm going to keep this one because I think I can sell it. Somebody might like it. I might play with it. Eventually, if I unlock enough perks, I'll try out pistols. But that's been lower on the list. The 2-shot fixer. This is what the gun that got me going into the sneaky vats-crits build. This 2-shot vats-crits fixer. This thing is a lot of fun to play with. Vampire, sharpshooter. Yeah, I keep that because just in case, I do PvP, which I don't at the moment. I hear that the gamma gun is good for player damage. Do I have anything else I should get rid of? I've yet to get... I assume this is a good one, but I've yet to modify it. I don't think I've unlocked the correct modifications to make it really deadly. I've seen some builds with furious ultrasight Gatling lasers that just blow through things. And this, I might play with that. I haven't played with that yet. Yeah, so a lot of interesting guns, but we'll get rid of those at the moment. I don't think I have anything to sell. Maybe I've got some ammo to get rid of. So you may have seen the Ghoul Slayer's grenade launcher. I just keep it in my inventory because I think the legendaries are... the perks on the Ghoul Slayers. This. I think these perks work really well next to each other. And for a while I was carrying the ammo with me, but it does weigh more than all the other ammo. And even with Radiation Rumble, I've got better weapons. I don't want to get rid of this gun. But we'll get rid of the ammo.
Ready to exchange items.
Nope. Weapons. Do I have any? I always sell my grenades,
Now,
even though I've
displaying
got
current stock.
demolition and the other explosive perk. I never use them. Scrapper needs to be called a scrapper or awesome scratcher or something like that, so they don't have to scroll all the way through. All right, so now I'm not so heavy. What's he got? Nothing I want. We need to exchange some gold bullion so we can go get the jetpack. Sons of Dane automated alert. That'll get me up close to the Raiders camp. So I can go up and do that. Get some more, whatever they are. What they're called. Money from the event. Hopefully somebody doesn't start the event super early. Oh no! Cruelty. Cruelty. How long do I have to wait? I played yesterday. Give me gold bullion. What is wrong with you? Hopefully it's just a few minutes before I can get more gold bullion. So one violent night. Nobody's up there yet. Let's do that. It would be nice if you could exchange gold bullion with the raiders and the settlers and have 400 per day rather than just 200. But of course, they want us coming back day after day after day to get those precious better guns and better armor. 'Tis the nature of the game.
This is Dane Rogers with an automated alert. An unknown dangerous creature has been sighted in the vicinity of the Sons of Dane compound. This thing's been attacking the Buck's Den beer house.
How do I want to do this?
While we party. We call it the Night
Shotgunner.
It's killed some of our best guys. Paulie says the loud music is what's pissing it off. So we can make a ruckus to draw it here and set up an ambush. Hell, if some beast's gonna put it into our good time. So we're fixing on blasting the jukebox and jamming on instruments loud as we can. Even rigged up some old busted instruments to shake around. Beat on some of them ferals we caught. That all should make a proper ruckus. Something about all them particular sounds seems to send that son of a bitch into a blind rage.
I guess I could put on glowing enemies. But I think how I want to do this is run with this guy. Since I don't need, since this is anti-armor. My accuracy is not very high right now. Sometimes. Hopefully I tagged that legendary. Keep him running around. Or not. You don't need to go anywhere. Let somebody else shoot that guy. What we got? All right. Hey, friend. Damn it. All right. Time to switch to shotgun. This would be a good time to use that grenade launcher, but I don't have any grenades at the moment. Fix the jukebox. I don't know if we're going to get this done. I don't think we are. Not enough players. Oop. Damn it. Did I switch out the wrong perk? I hope I still have. What is going on? That guy's invincible. Oh, you are playing. Sorry, go back, play. Ooh. Where is he? Hi, friends. Play. Are you not playing that? Getting pretty close to no time left, buddy. Play. There we go. Oop, I don't want that. Damn it. Oh, cool. Good for you. Of course. I think we're gonna fail. Oop. Oh. We did not succeed. Bummer. Lots of chems, though. Ghouls are always good for chems. Toy cars, that's nice. Get some screws. I imagine I already have that note. All right. Well, it's unfortunate we didn't beat the event. That would be better, of course. But at least now we're closer to the Raiders' place. We're gonna get the daily Raider reputation. I like this guy. I took a picture of him. He's outside the White Spring Resort. I think there's a quest there where you have to kill a mongrel. I like seeing the teddy bears decorated around Appalachia. I think there's also one in the silo, kind of a general smoking sunglasses.
Next grade, I'll be asking for you. In high school.
All right. So get this retirement plan started.
Got another joker who took some of our shit and left. Here's the latest location. Good. You're not a flake. I'm impressed. I had a hunter follow the trail earlier, so I think these directions will get you close enough. If you only find a corpse, well, that's fine. Maybe the others got there first. I just want to know that it's done.
All right. Do I need to get rid of anything? Probably. No. Don't need it. Don't need it. Please rename this a scrapper. Ooh, yay. Ooh, that'll be real nice. Really, really nice. Maybe I should put that on right now. Yeah, let's do that. I don't think the game is, oh, this is the armor workbench. I don't think the game is designed to be able to handle all these guns in your inventory when you get into this. It's really slow every time as I like scroll through here. It's like really kind of glitchy. I think maybe because I've got so many guns. I've got this nice. This is a really nice gun. Let's see how expensive this is. I believe that for a vats-crits build, my long necks have short scopes, and because of that, I can't really arrow down to it. But because of the superior sighted accuracy, so from the videos I've watched and from my experience with the short scopes on the long necks, this benefit of sighted accuracy is what makes the vats either more accurate or cost less, or both. So let's go ahead and let's put that on there. And let's see here. I've got so I actually I haven't been doing a lot of shopping at other players' camps for a while because the legendary drops are just so common now. I haven't had an interest in buying anything from players. Maybe I should be on the lookout for more armor, but I'm always having to drop legendaries, so I haven't bought things for a while. But this gun I did buy because it fits with my build just perfectly. Vats crits do 50% damage, so let's tweak this a little bit. I forget, I think the tweaked improved hipfire accuracy. Let's change, maybe this would be better. I'm not sure. How many screws does it cost? 2? Hardened receiver, of course, the highest damage. Prime receiver, of course, would be best if I was using it just for primes. Let's try this one out. Might be a little bit slower. I'm not sure if aligned or true is better. Right now I've got the aligned or true stinging, and we're going to change this guy. And I guess if I'm going to use that guy, let's repair it. I need to repair this guy. Oh, I need to sell that, I think. I was really happy to get this gun because, again, it's got the crit shot, increased damage, but I don't know if it's because I've changed out the cells from the alien blaster rounds, but this has not been a lot of fun. Maybe I need to switch to a pistol loadout to make it worthwhile. I was really hoping that the long barrel would have made it into a rifle, but it doesn't seem like it has that much better. And then, of course, this is a great gun. Again, the ignoring armor, vats-crits, another one of the good plasma rifles is another good gun. But I'm getting sidetracked here. What are we doing? We're repairing this. All right. So let's play with that guy a little bit. Oh, I hope the hunters don't jump on the raider before I get to him. Change this out. Oh, that's why. Maybe. I wonder if he shares this, if it defaults to this. And that would explain why why I wasn't having a lot of accuracy. I really wonder what happens within the game. I really hope it doesn't do that. If I'm running with this, somebody shares that, that would not be beneficial. I don't know why people share some of these cards. You know, that's useless to share. Bandolier, useless. Anything that's essential or something that can be changed out. Travel agent, maybe that's convenient, but that doesn't need to be shared. It's not a benefit. It'd be like sharing contractor or scrapper or something. Again, maybe convenient, but it's not the best card to share. This would be the worst card to share, because if somebody relied on this card and suddenly the guy leaves the group, then you can lose all your mutations. So even if somebody shares that, I never get rid of that card. Likewise, I never get rid of Bandolier, even if somebody shares it, because you could suddenly, the guy leaves or gets disconnected, or you get kicked from the team. Suddenly you weigh 1,000 pounds instead of being able to run around. So if I had any critique on Wastelanders and thinking about how to share cards, don't share things that are essential. Don't share things that can be quickly shared out or quickly moved out, and try to share things that can be for example, if I shared, imagine if you shared a card like, where's the one where you give all the other your benefits to your team members? Where is that one? I know you're here. Why am I not seeing it? Oh, I know why. Because it's up here. If you share this, right? Then if you've got 3 people on a team and you share that, then everybody's giving everybody 2 extra charisma. So instead of you know, just sharing it. And for example, I imagine the XP, even though you're sharing it to the group, right, that's not compound. So the inspirational, that's beneficial, everybody gets an extra 5%, but if you shared a card like this, then everybody gets 6 charisma. So that would be a compound returns on what you share. So that would be something that that's a good card to share. But currently, I mean, I tried to share this card so I could share higher cards. I thought if I shared a level 1, that would give everybody charisma above 6, but in fact that did not help. I thought maybe just like, I only have 4 charisma, right? But you need at least 3 charisma for each perk point of the card to be shared. And if this worked, then in fact, I mean, it would be interesting if I could share this, simply because if I gave this to my team members, that would give me back 2 points, which would be a total of 6. But I think it just works on this base, not on the after effects of everything. But nonetheless, if I shared 1, I would get in return 3 extra charisma. So I think if you're watching this video and you're starting off Wastelanders and you're unsure of what to share, I would definitely think about these things that I've said. You know, don't share things that can be switched out immediately. Don't share things that are essential, like bandolier and starched jeans and class freak. Maybe you could share that because it's not necessarily detrimental if you lose. You're not going to suddenly be in the middle of a fight and not be able to move or lose all your mutations. Yeah, think about what you're sharing in the highest return. I think this is a good thing to share. I don't know why exactly it works, but I do know. Let's see if I can do this. So I feel like maybe I can test this out just by jumping straight up. So let's see how high, if I can just jump. So let's see if I can get, so I get about that high. Let's see if it's the same if I don't share it. And let's look at my weight. So I've got 251 weight, and that helps. What this would affect is the mutations, the carry weight plus 25. So let's see if that changes if I don't share it. Just by the way it's described, it shouldn't change, but I feel like it does. Okay, so let's share that. Okay, let's look at my weight. Stats. Effects. Marsupial is still 25. I forgot to look at weight here, 251. I think that's the same. Let's see if the jump is the same. Yeah, it's the same. But I guess if other players, I think the reason I share it is because when I have it equipped and other players equip it and other players share it, then I get 50% and my weight increases. And if you watch the beginning of the video, the thing I run with carnivore, and I'll eat rad stag, and I think if I have this perk and somebody shares it, then I can jump even higher. Reload speed is ridiculous, so you get 50% stronger mutations. And I wonder, maybe what would be nice is, I've wondered, I really hope this is not a problem, having both 3 and 1 on my character and it using 1. But I do know, I have seen in here, this specific one, Egghead, I have seen no negative to it. I've seen just intelligence has been increased. And I've been trying to replicate that, and part of my thoughts is perhaps if you have Class Freak equipped and one person shares Class Freak, then perhaps that gives you a complete elimination of the negative effects. So that might be a good card to share. I don't know many players that don't run with a full Class Freak loadout, so I'm not sure what kind of build would not have that. I think most people have mutations. I guess if you don't have mutations, then that would be a good card to share, supposing that having both cards, 3 and 1, doesn't give preeminence to the 1 level and negate the 3 level. I would assume it does not, because I'm fairly certain that this is, in fact, I'm fairly certain, if my memory serves correctly, these effects, I have seen 0 effects in this particular spot specifically. Again, I could be wrong. My memory's not perfect. Okay, let's see if the hunters have caught up with the raider. I hope not. I forgot about that. I loaded out for my fun stick. No, I'm not. All right.
I think it's time to pay those.
Yeah.
Can't let them miss me too.
I need to make some more ammo. Alright, so let's see how well this thing does. Food. Where are you? Oh, you're close to my base. Hunter, raider. Let's go down here. When I was a kid, I used to put a sock inside of the other sock, a pair of socks. So you got this nice little ball, and run around the yard and swat at fireflies. That's a fun thing to do. Traveling. I think I still need to take a picture of a rabbit, even though this is a picture of a rabbit. So many boxes to tick in this game. All right, where am I going? Behind me. Ooh, that's pretty expensive AP. Grape and Tets. Gonna need that to talk to the hunter. Hopefully I can get both of them in the raider before Grape and Tats wear off.
You can help if you want. Just don't get in my way. You know what? I do deserve a... Look, you can follow that Trumler.
All right, where's the other guy? This way. I don't know why I talk to the other hunters. Maybe you get extra points or whatnot. Maybe I just feel like a better person. Who doesn't like to feel that?
Get lost, pissant. Sure. I had some things to do around Crater.
What's closest? K-Max. Yeah, there's the build I discussed in the first video. Ugh. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe this, oh, it's the lag. That's the problem. Or game is just weird. This is the only quest I do for Raider Reputation. It's fairly quick, and all the other things that I see are fairly low. I guess there's some confrontations that you could do.
That's it. Someone gets a
Yeah, I'm gonna have to tweak this gun. The AP's too
So watch your back.
expensive.
I already talked to another one of Roxy's. Seriously? Jeez. Whatever, just take it and get out of my face. Asshole.
So once in a while, I'll see raiders around fighting with settlers or whatever, and if you side with the raiders, you'll get some reputation. But I think all the other quests, the reputation that you get is very minimal. Do we want to go look at a different base? What's going on here? What's this guy got? I want to see this guy before I go. 8 and 8. Let's see what he has while we're over here. Where's the camp? The thing I like about Fallout 76 is being able to go and look at everybody else's bases. That's perhaps why I've spent hundreds of hours is seeing what other players build and trying to build my base as interesting as possible so that other players can appreciate it. Ooh, Project Paradise.
This unit will not rest until this land sees crimson.
Look at this layout. This is nice. See? Bungalow. Excellent thing to use for your kind of workbenches and things. and so many different things I have not unlocked. Again, this principle of having just a copious amount of Atom Store things and things you can unlock in game really makes, even though people complain about it being so expensive, it makes the variety of camps that much more interesting. Beckett's. I've seen other players do the same thing that I've done, which is put him
Beckett's bar.
in a dress. Beckett deserves to be in a dress.
Camp too, I guess.
Shopping. That's what I'm doing. These are really cool. Expensive, expensive, expensive. I saw some gorillas really cheap at a camp.
Idea of liberty.
Don't need unyielding stuff.
See through the lies
Looks like somebody switched out their build.
or the party.
That might be fun. Yeah, vats-crits on a Gatling laser is pretty much useless. Same with the third perk. Hence why it's on sale. So let's go do Project Paradise. That'll put me nice over here by the Wayward. Hopefully I can get the extra gold bullion that I need. Again, the build from the first video that covered my bases. Oh, shit. Hope I didn't start it. I wonder if the time starts ticking if nobody comes in and how that works. All right. I've got a nice Hunter's plasma caster that I like to use for this. Do I just want to use a Hunter's plasma caster? Probably could use something to back it up. Yeah, let's go ahead and keep all this stuff instead of trying to throw on Grenadier in there somewhere. I'm not sure if my plasma caster actually does any explosive damage. I would switch out this for one gun army, but there's so many animals that this will come in handy. And stagger and cripple, that's nice for Scorch Beast, but if I'm trying to one-shot everything or three-shot, get rid of it and kill it rather than slow it down and stagger it like a Scorch Beast, not necessarily need to be switched out. So let's keep this. And let's run with the... where do I want to put that? Let's switch this out. There's not going to be any scorched. I don't think these guys are scorched. Actually, what I want to do, of course, is let's dump that. And yeah, that'll help.
Project Paradise is now beginning phase 1.
Oh, did you kill everything?
To attract test subjects, we must motivate them with food.
I hope everything's dead already.
Please fill the feeding
Sludge.
jobs in habitats A, B,
Rad
and
cup.
C. You're a scientist.
I like
so
venison.
ensure you
I think this
figure out
place
what
is the best
serves
thing to
abundance in each habitat.
scent around and fill up. Hope I don't run out of plasma. I don't think the Uh-oh. Yeah, we did not kill everything first. I like to run through here and kill everything before I start the event. Did I kill any other deer? Oh, deer. Let's see here. No, actually, we want to keep that. I don't have shotgunner. Do I have shotgunner on? No, I don't. So let's tweak this too. Did you get that robot? Yeah, the way I like to play this, and I think a lot of people like to play this, is to come here to A, do the venison, get this up to 3 or at least 2, and not worry about the other sites. Leave that ant for somebody else to shoot as well. I think the other guy got him. That might be fun. Oop. Don't need that.
Lab assistants are advised to finish feeding trough preparations promptly.
Gimme, gimme. Put it in! Put it in! Get it, get it, get it! 3, 3, 3! Oh, 2 out of 3. I've had a death claw manage to get killed. Sometimes they spawn in here, and then they'll run that way.
Anomaly detected.
I don't like you. Where's our animal? I'm gonna run out of plasma.
During phase 2, we will observe the test subject's reactions to Formula P.
Where are you?
I'm so excited to see the results.
There you are. We got a bear. Who's that? Where are you going? Not good. Got at least 4 players here.
Formula P suppresses fear, causing test subjects to feel at ease among the least trustworthy species on the planet, humans.
What am I going to use when I run out of plasma? Benny. Glad you're sitting there. Sometimes these dum-dums run everywhere.
Observation. Pheromones emitted after consuming Formula P grow stronger over time. That means stronger enemies.
Wonder if the alpha's gonna come here? I hope not. Don't spawn on the bear. There he is. Come over here. Oh, shit. Sweet.
Goodbye.
Need to make ammo. All right, good. That's always a good event to do. Let's see. I wasn't able to get gold bullion. I think should be able to buy some, and then hopefully it's that time of day when the gold bullion will refresh, and we will have our jetpack, and the Mechanist shall be complete. I like this batter's copper statue as well. But again, every time these things get destroyed, you got to fix them with copper, and that's fairly rare. Lately, I've ran load bearing enough times to have a nice store of copper.
You can never
Hey,
have
Smiley.
enough gold.
Yeah, so see, this one's crooked. I'll take you and I'll scrap you. What else we got over here? I think there's some stuff in here. Fans. Fans are always good. Sell that. I've been running out of circuitry lately. What's in here? See, I got this all the way up, right? So, what do I really need? Do I have Marathoner up? Yeah, that's max rank. So now I guess moving on to pistols. I can finally play around with pistols. Some people like this for the vats, but I don't know. It's not trustworthy enough, at least the way I play vats, to be able to really get a big benefit from successive kills. If I can get, and again, if you're hitting people in successive kills, you don't need a lot more damage. You need more AP to be able to sustain that. I wonder what the vats unknown. I wonder what I would need for that. Gorilla, or I do have a nice pistol that I want to be able to play with. So we'll work on that. That's master lockpick. I don't know if it matters which one you put on there. Ah! I'm usually much better at this. There we go. Of course.
All that gear. Ever been to Egypt and seen the ancient pyramid? I know it, friend. I understand.
Damn it.
Not looking for gold bullion? Get it while you can. Supplies are limited.
Oh.
A true patriot indeed. Wowee! You've cleaned me out completely. Impressive. Check back every week, friend. I'll have more for you then.
All right.
Well, I have a deal for you.
Yeah, it was a great deal. Thanks, buddy. All right. Is there a scrapper place around here? I feel like there should be a bench and a stash box somewhere. Maybe outside. Fan. I think there's a sign around here that says benches. Workbenches, of course. The overseer's place. What a great place for a camp. Ah, that's pretty. Sweet. I think, is this the default plan? I'll grab it anyways. What a great place for camp. Would be interesting if they built over the road. Ooh, Nuka Shine, or Vault-Tec water fire. Looks kind of like Nuka Shine.
How could anyone throw away this used toilet paper?
I like those stairs. Is that part of the Nuka-Cola stairs? That's cool. Nuka-Cola stuff. Nuka Cherry wallpaper. All those magazines. I don't know how much budget that cost. I have very limited things on display in my camp. I wonder if I need to move my camp back and forth to give myself more budget. I forget if that's still a problem in the game. If so, that'd be nice to get more budget, of course. Best player.
The world is my dumpster.
I've had one of these before, 2-shot Gauss rifles. Ooh. That's not too expensive. I have yet to play with that. But I think right now I've got the... Oh, that is a bow, too. It's not a crossbow.
Is its own reward.
Hmm.
And dirty one.
Yeah, I've been meaning to play with bows. Don't necessarily care about the vampire, but again, vats crits, 25 less vats action points. That'll be fun to play with. And I've got some of the things from the Raiders camp. Let's see if we can get up. Yep, we can. What do I want to run with up there? I want to be able to use the Ghoul Slayer's shotgun. And that means we need skeet shooter. Yeah, so we'll do the same thing with the I don't think we need that. Don't need that. All right. Let's do the same thing we did with the Dane, whatever. Sons of Dane compound. Ghoul killing.
You 76ers?
What am I missing? Skeet shooter. Did I put that up there already? Skeet shooter, master rifleman, rifleman, expert rifleman, grenadier, concentrated fire. And just because I've got an extra point, put that on there. Yeah, this guy. Now the song doesn't sound too bad, but when you're building your camp and you hear that song every 5 minutes, every 3 minutes, it's enough to make you want to put a bullet through your head. Now if we do this one, go up to the Raiders camp, finish our quest, trade out some gold bullion, hopefully get the jetpack. Alright, so with my perk selections here, we're going to go with, do I need to repair this? It's okay. But we do need, I think, now let's change that out. Oh, what's this? I don't have a lot of plasma right now, though. That's another benefit. Oh, yeah. I like this. I made this the other day. I haven't tweaked it, though. This will be really nice. This would be perfect. I forgot I had this. Another wonderful thing about this Mechanist build, you forget how many wonderful weapons you have. So let's see here. Oh, yeah, weapons. Okay, so don't have a lot of plasma, but we're going to run with this guy and this guy if we need it, just like the Sons of Dane compound. Because again, this one's anti-armor, so having the tank killer perk is not as necessary as it would be without the without this legendary perk here. So it's nice to run with this gun and the grenadier perks, and especially if I'm doing something robotic. Then I have the compound shotgun that also has explosive ammo as well. Let's I don't think I have anything to eat, do I? I think I accidentally picked up some glowing meats. Come on. Yeah, I did. Am I gonna run out of time?
Pleasant greetings. Please gather at the Tranquility Sanctum for today's guided meditation. taking you on a spiritual journey toward transcendence. We will begin shortly. Take a moment to appreciate your surroundings. And your generous enrollment donation makes this spiritual journey possible. Are you ready?
Of course.
Close your eyes. Take a deep breath. Inhale, 2, 3. Hold, 2, 3. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Good. And repeat.
Oop.
Is how we will attain transcendence. As you build your pillars of transcendence, you may find yourself surrounded by discordant forces that seek to hinder your spiritual enlightenment. Banish them using whatever positive affirmations you wish, and do not let them tear down.
I don't know if there's any other players, so I guess it's just me.
Strong. You can overcome this and any other negativity.
I think it's time to switch. What you doing here, buddy? Oh, you're dead. Now you are.
Punish any discordant forces that stand in your way. Do not let them harm you spiritually. If you feel your physical self reacting to their presence, that's okay. But please be aware of your surroundings and do not damage our property.
Do not damage our property. Perhaps the most spiritual thing I've ever heard. Oh no! God, get rid of vats! Alright. I guess now I need arrows.
Only through complete transcendence will you attain true enlightenment and exceed your physical bounds.
Bum 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 ba-da-dum bum bum. What do cooking pots have that I need? Copper? I don't have steel on my search list.
World is merely temporary. The palace of the winding path will help you ascend beyond that limitation.
Playing with guns. Playing with guns. Keep getting those. I never make them. I should, given my sneaky vats-crits build. I guess this smoky stealth boy would be.
Feel the sublime energy surround
Actually, that was one of the quests. I think maybe when I did that quest, I got the apparel, the what is it, Madams of Mystery or whatever. That's when I started. I thought, oh, that would be nice with a sneaky vats build to have that mystery smoky stealth item. I never make it. I should put it in there instead of stealth boys. So many.
Maintain a sense of tranquility. Push aside any internal strife. It's important to transcend your physical boundaries while at peace with yourself.
Damn it. Buff tats. I need more buff tats.
Keep listening to the soothing sound of my voice. Let it draw you
The
in
soothing sound of my voice.
Follow my voice. Listen to my meditation. Let them calm you. Let me guide you to a place of peace.
Listen to
and tranquility.
my meditation. God, I love the parody and Fallout. All right. Thought I was done. Didn't we finish this? Did we not finish it? Did I finish it? I guess. Weird how that came and went. All right. So now we're nice and close to the crater. What I like to do for Radstag, since it's close to the crater, there's a farm here. Lately, I haven't seen deer, but most of the time, there's a huge herd of deer just south of this farm. So when I'm going to the raider camp, raider crater, is that what it's called? That's what it should be called, raider crater. That would yeah, whenever I'm going up there, I stop here and shoot a bunch of deer, and that's what gives me over 300 weight, which is very nice. You've seen me struggle with weight. Again, with the carnivore and the increased mutations benefit, the Radstag will give you a very nice benefit. What are we doing here?
That's blood.
Oh yeah, unfortunately, we should kill these guys if we want raider reputation. Sorry guys, I want a good gun.
Blood Eagles are crazy. People think we're the bad guys. Those settlers ain't no match for us. Thanks for the help. I'll put a good word in for you to Kratos.
Yeah, there we go. You get some of these confrontations. Did you give me the points? I guess so. Here we have some rad stag.
I swear.
Maybe I want to put on yeah, here we go. Yeah. I think maybe there's always deer here, but also there's always predators here too. So unfortunately, sometimes I'll spawn in here and there'll only be predators like bears. Maybe they killed all these deer. To make myself feel better, I like killing just the rabid ones. Or the diseased ones. Ethical slaughter. A lot of rabid ones. And diseased. I'll leave them. I got enough meat. Gimme, 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 gimme. Where are you? Yeah, there you are. All the meat's in the head. Meathead. Alright, and before I unlocked all the mods for the whatchamacallit, the alien blaster. If you're trying to unlock mods for the alien blaster and you're also on the Raiders reputation quests like I am for a while here, every time I'd come up here for the missions, I would stop off here and yep, alien blaster and then rusted key. Rusted key is part of the quest for the TNT Superdomes. But here's always a daily kind of alien blaster you can grab and scrap. Get your mods. I guess I'll sell that. Forget what I need to take a picture of. We want to come back down here. Is this started already? Oh, we got a person there. How long ago did that start? 4 minutes? While I'm up here, I think I could go do this really quick. Yeah. I'll have to come back up here for the jetpack. Radiation rumble. It's fun. Yeah, so here, grilled rat stag, carry weight 40. Am I doing the? That's shared. It should be 50. Do I have effects, radworms? Huh. Let's see what happens when I eat it. Yeah. So I think maybe it's just because I don't have any group members, even though I formed a group. I need teammates in the group that are mutated. I'm guessing that's the reason. And of course, 25% of 40 would be 10, which would give me 50. Maybe there's not a big difference between 40 and 50. Carnivore. Doubling the 20, though, of course, is essential. Anybody else here? Just one guy? Okay, I'm gonna go here first. Hopefully he's waiting for people to join before he starts it up.
I think it's time to pay those settlers a visit. Can I cross this name off my list or what? Don't you go causing problems. I've got enough on my plate.
I don't know if you get more XP by choosing one of these things.
Good. I don't even care what you did. I just like to know it's done. So you're due some payment here. Hard work deserves real pay. Now scram, kid.
I do think for the communications, the other daily that gives you more points, it I think the other one, if you just give her back the whatever that tube thing is for the communication quest, so you have these two major daily quests for the raider reputation, this one, and then off and on day by day you have the other one. And the other one, I think if you just give her back the thing rather than, you know, asking for payment, she'll give you more reputation. Oh, that's not what I want. Where are you?
Getting that gold. Nice work, 76.
You want to survive, you do what you gotta do.
Arrgh! What is wrong? Maybe I need to re-log. I think that's the problem. I need to log out and then log back in for that to reset. That's my guess.
Good thing we let you live.
So let's go do radiation rumble.
That wouldn't get done around here.
And then I'll log out. Do this while I have a group. And we'll log out, log back in, and hopefully gold bullion will be available. And we will finally have our jetpack. And if I have enough gold bullion, we can make the armor a little bit better. Slap on this beast of a shotgun. I gotta be careful not to one-shot the legendaries, 'cause that's rude. Where's that legendary guy? I didn't get him. What are you doing? Ah!
Lucky.
got the same X1 power armor. I like that. I saw you. Oh, I didn't get him though. Yeah, this event's got a ton of legendaries. I really need to tweak out that Ghoul Slayer's plasma caster and make some plasma ammo. That is going to be beastly for this event. Ooh, fusion core full. Gimme. Gimme. A lot of players here at the moment. Now I really don't need to do anything. Nobody's collecting ore. I suppose the guy in the power armor is collecting ore. All right. Did I already get my stuff? I think I got my stuff. Still have stuff. Wearing out. All right. Hey, buddy. Oop, ow, 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 crap. Ooh.
Scavenge with the best, or starve with the rest.
Let's see if they grabbed all my stuff. I would like to have that loot bag. It's a bit bigger. Looks like they did. They grabbed my stuff. Oh, oh, get out of my bag. Is that my bag? That is not my bag. I don't think.
I hear caravans are starting to reach
Ah, I gotta get rid of my rads. Is this still on? It is not. Okay. Let's get out of here. All right. So, dailies done. Raider reputation met. More than enough gold bullion for the day. But, looks like we need to log back out, I assume, and log back in so that we can cash out the gold bullion. So, let's go back to base, take a rad bath, and log out. So this will be it for this video, simply because I have to log out. The next video, we'll put the jetpack, hopefully, onto the Secret Service armor. I'm waiting, I'm waiting, I'm waiting. This is unusually long. See how much stuff is busted. Got a visitor. I don't have a lot of stuff in my vending machines. A lot of plans, generic plans I put up that I have for my camp. Recipes people might want. But simply because I haven't cleaned out my stash for a while, I don't have a lot of enough inventory to be able to put more weapons in here and sell them. Obviously, I have more than enough weapons that I could get rid of. But of course, that's the problem in this game. But people buy plants once in a while. I try to price them fairly. Put some of these rad stag away. I've been able to put stacks of things in here before. I'm not exactly sure. Maybe some things stack and other things don't. It's a nice outfit. I like the hair with it. How you doing? Hey, honey. Is the player 199.9% is a dude, but we'll pretend it's a girl. All right. So, back home. Let's get rid of scrap. Crap. I don't think camper benefits for fixing stuff, but I always put it on. No whammies, no whammies. Yes! Sweet! Not that I'm going to use that one. Yeah, this is an expensive place to have a base. All right. So again, this video gave you guys a kind of perspective on this character, and watching the dailies may have given you oh, I don't think I mentioned another part of this outfit. I like the prisoner collar putting on the outfit because if you didn't know that red light blinking is a prisoner collar, you might think it's part of the Mechanist outfit, and it blends in really nicely. It gives it even more of a robotic look to it. So this is the Mechanist. You kind of have the sneaky vats-crits build, being able to carry a lot of weapons, large variety of weapons. You've seen that in the dailies, how convenient it is being able to go from event to event. A lot of ghouls today, but if I was mutant slaying or exterminating things, or zealots, doing some other quests that have different things to kill, there's a lot of different weapons to adapt to that situation. Again, the weapon weight reduction on the apparel helps out a lot. Hopefully I'll have a full kit of Vanguard, increased AP, and weapon weight reduction, and I think that would be the closest thing to the Mechanist, in my opinion, and would be the most fun to play. I'm going to log out and log back in, and hopefully we can have the jetpack and put it on the Secret Service armor, and maybe even add some, if I have enough gold bullion, to add some things to the Secret Service armor. Dents, for example, I really appreciate having dents, because I always find myself right next to explosions. So even though it's a bit heavier, I think dents on the torso, that added, if you're gonna, everything else, all my other apparel, I'll try to make them as light as possible for the increased AP benefit. But for the torso, definitely, I think dents, just because I'm always in the middle of an explosion. So maybe we'll pick up dents mod. We have enough gold bullion, and maybe something else for the torso. But definitely the jetpack. And if you can put dents on it, I hope we can. That'll be unfortunate if I get the dents mod and I can't put it on with the jetpack. All right. And this backpack, I hope. Oh, that would be so nice if the flames shot out of the backpack. Even if they don't shoot directly out of the backpack, it'll at least look a little bit like they're shooting out of the backpack. All right. So hopefully the perk allocation, the description of the apparel, and description of the characters, giving you an idea of what this guy's aiming at, and the gameplay illustrated how these things can fold out, and how I utilize the perks and the wide variety of guns. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video.